What if you could make motion graphics like this, and this, and this, and get this? All of this without opening After Effects. No timeline, no keyframes, no graph editor, no Creative Cloud rabbit hole. Just plain English. You describe the motion graphic you want, and Codex helps build it. And that is what I'm going to show you today. Because for YouTubers, founders, marketers, educators, AI creators, you name it, this could be a completely different way to make videos look amazing. And expensive, I should add. All right, let's take a look. All right, so to get started, the first step is an easy one. Just head over to their website, openai.com/codex. Link, of course, in the description below. And do note here, they've got a version for the Mac OS and Windows. I'm on a Mac, but if you got a Windows, it works just as good. And you can also get an app on your phone, so you can be running things in Codex off of your phone. I'll make a tutorial about that in the future, but just giving you a heads up here. And here's a quick look at what it looks like. I mean, guys, it is the real deal. It is incredible. You can do so many different things with it. Here's a quick look here. I'm going to log into mine over here on the toolbar. There she be, and then presto, I'll close this for now. But if you look on the left side here as I scroll, I have been using this for weeks, and I have done tons of things. I've used millions of tokens, and I'm going to use bajillions more, I promise. Now, and this is actually something that's working while I'm filming this tutorial. I've got my agents working here. You can see they're working by the little twirly here, but there they go. So anyways, let's get into this. We're in the motion graphics section here. When I drop that down here, you'll see here that I've made all of these different things. Like, for example, I created 25 demo video prompts, 10 motion videos. I did 5 motion videos. All the stuff you saw in the video, I created with Codex. It's a piece of cake. So there we go. Now let's just get started real quickly here. I'm going to click on New Chat. So we're starting from scratch. And now let's go ahead and use Codex to make some video. Before we jump into Codex, here is a quick message from our sponsor.
This video is sponsored by Agent Opus. Agent Opus can now generate videos up to 10 minutes long, which is perfect for any kind of long form content. Explainers, stories, educational. This all boils down to one thing, just getting your videos started. A lot of creators have strong ideas, scripts, or voiceovers, but then get stuck figuring out how to actually build the visuals. Agent Opus helps bridge the gap by getting you much closer to something publishable. To get started, just head on over to Agent Opus. Let's pick our video style. I'm going to go with retro video game. Let's come over to assets as well. Add a character, logo, or object. I'm going to go with the Agent Opus logo, and then just type in your idea, click the aspect ratio, and then the video model, and go ahead and submit. And then just confirm your creative vision with the built-in agent.
Head over to Agent Opus. Start with a script, voiceover, or creative idea. Choose a visual style or build your own custom look. Then add your prompt instructions, like the tone, pacing, camera movement. From there, click on Generate, and Agent Opus starts building the visuals. And that's the Agent Opus difference. It's not just giving you a few random clips. Agent Opus creates a full visual foundation you can actually build from, just like this video. You can use it as your base layer. Then add your own talking head, screen recordings, product shots, or any other final edits. So instead of staring at a blank timeline, Agent Opus helps you get the video started and much closer to something publishable. Just use the link in the description and pinned comment to try Agent Opus out today.
All right, so here we are. We're logged into Codex. I'm on the Mac version. You could be on whatever version that works for you. And let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to go up here to plugins. But before I do that, actually, well, I'll click on there. But let me show you something here. If I go to my Chrome tab, you will notice here for pricing, although that's not the point of this video, there currently is a free version, a $8 a month version, a $20 and a $100 a month version for the individual plans. And there's also an enterprise bunch of plans that I assume you're not excited to or you're not interested in. So I'm on the Pro plan. I got the big dog, but this works just as good on the Plus plan, for example. Very affordable, very useful. Back into Codex. Up at the top left here, we've clicked on plugins. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to this search plugins, and let's just go ahead and click on Hyper is what we're looking for. So we're just going to type in Hyper, and you'll see here it's come up with Hyperframes by HeyGen. If this is your first time doing that, you'll click on that and it'll ask you to install it. No problem. Let's go ahead here. I'm just going to click on Try in Chat, and then you'll see here Hyperframes by HeyGen. Turn this website into a 20-second product demo. So that's the first example, but I don't want to do that to start here. I've got my own prompt, so I'm just going to copy and paste in my prompt here. I'm going to say, hey, using Hyperframes, create a 10-second motion graphic for a YouTube segment called AI tools are becoming creative teams. That's kind of up my alley here. And then I give it some scene information, animated headlight, 3 floating cards, script, design, video, glowing connection lines between the cards, smooth camera push-in, dark premium style, etc., etc. I'm going to hit the go button here. You'll see here also, while I got you, you've got 4 different reasoning levels here. Now, this doesn't matter too much for Hyperframes, but in the future, if you start doing a lot of coding tasks, you may want to look at that. I'm going to leave it on extra high just for this one here. I call that the Snoop Dogg. I got it on the Snoop Dogg one, and there we go. I hit play, and then boom, here we go. Hit enter. It starts working right away. I'll use Hyperframes composition and CLI skills here. It will show you and tell you exactly what it does to do it. I'll come back in a few seconds, show you what we got, and then I'm going to show you how to edit it, which is even cooler. All right, welcome back. So let's see what Hyperframes and Codex gave us here. Here it goes. Done. Exported the MP4 here. So you can click on this. I'm just going to right click on this, and I'm going to open this or reveal it in Finder just so I can see where it landed. And here it is. So let's double click it. Let's see what we got. AI tools are becoming creative teams. Looks good, looks good. I got the line. Look at this, guys. This is fantastic. I could use this right now inside my video if I wanted to. In fact, I might even just throw this bad boy on. There we go. Creative teams. Looks good, guys. Now, if I look at it here, I'm just kind of seeing what I would change, if anything. So this, maybe this wording here and this little YouTube video player icon, there's a little bit of overlap there. And I might want to get rid of this 0010 at the top right. Just little tiny things, but let me show you what you can do here. This is the best part, is watch this. I've got some prompts so I'm ready to pump in here. So here we go. I'm going to say, hey, make the camera movement slower, make the text larger and more readable on YouTube. Add a soft glow behind each card. Yeah, let's add a little bit more glow in there. Make the ending hold for 1.5 seconds. And then remove the, what is that? The 0010 at the top. Right? I mean, we don't really need to know that this is a 10-second long video and put that in there. And, you know, let's just go with that. That's a few revisions here. The best part about this is you're not keyframing. You're not on a timeline. You're not doing the graph. You're directing. You're literally using your words to tell it exactly what you want. And then you can edit it, again, using natural language, not using fancy stuff that's found in After Effects and other programs. So there we go. I've given it its revisions. It's going to edit the video for me. It's going to re-render it, and I'll show you what we got when it's done. All right, welcome back. So let's see what revisions, what edits it did here. So again, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to open it. Let's go ahead and reveal it in the Finder so we can see it exactly where it was done. I'm going to double click. Here we go. And the first thing you'll look at this, guys, this is fantastic. The 0010 that was in the top right is gone. It's gone ahead and changed the little bit of spacing here so the icon is not overlapping the text there. Everything else is in good shape. The camera moves a little slower here. I mean, guys, that's pretty much exactly what I was looking for. So let's take a look at one more thing and then we'll wrap it up. One of the final things I want to mention here is that you can render more than one video at a time. Not a lot of people know this, but if you want to run 10 videos at a time because you want to really save some time, watch this. Here's an example of what I did. I went into ChatGPT, and here we'll see video prompt ideas. And I said, hey, I want to create a cool video prompt for the following. And now a message from our sponsor in text. But here's the thing, I wanted 10 different versions of it, and I want to render them all at the same time, and then I'm going to pick the one I like the most. So you saw the one earlier on when the sponsor came on, it had that cool old school retro TV look. Well, here are 10 different versions. You can take them all. In fact, watch this. I'm just going to go into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT comes with Codex. So if you've got a Codex, you've got a ChatGPT subscription, or even use the free version, it's fine. Just ask for 10 cool prompts. Now back into Codex here. Watch this. I'm going to Command V or Control V, paste those in, and there we go. 10 are going to be run at once. So here's the first example, second example, third example, fourth, etc. Hit go. And now you're really saving time. You're really digging in. You're going to go ahead and render all of this all at once. It takes a few minutes, but it's totally worth it. And as on the left side here, when I showed you my motion graphics, you'll see here, and this is an example, I ran 25 demo versions here, and they put them all in this folder here. So let's just go ahead and open in Finder. Watch this. I go into the renders. Not one, 25 different versions were created, and I got to pick and choose and edit them all. You saying, hey, for number 24, change this. For number 19, change this. So this works for one video. It works for 25 videos all at once or more. Codex is the future of AI video editing of motion graphics. Thanks for watching.